Samsung has done it again with their biggest flagship ever, the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Compared to its smaller sibling, the Samsung Galaxy S9, the Note 9 is really in a completely different class with its brand new Exynos 9810 10nm processor. That processor powers up 6.4-inch Super AMOLED display that kicks at 2K resolution, the same as the S9 and the Note 8. Despite the similar pixel count, the new display seems better calibrated and colors seem to pop even more while maintaining the color accuracy, as accurate as it can be on any smartphone. No, it may not have 120Hz refresh rate, but any games and movies will look mighty good on the 6.4-inch display. That and the AKG-tuned dual-firing speakers ensure the best-in-class immersiveness. Of course, the 6GB of RAM helps with those too while ensuring breezy multitasking. Despite the larger size display, the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 does not feel bigger than its predecessor. In fact, you might not be able to tell them apart if you put them side by side, at least for the black color option. Speaking of colors, the unit we got is a metallic copper color option, which somehow accentuates the great design despite having similar design cues since the Note 8. It is a little bit thicker, with some tapering on the aluminum frames. That makes it more comfortable in the hands compared to the predecessor as well. Samsung Galaxy Note 9's all-powerful processor ensures that the overlay software on top of the Android 8.1.0 is one of the most powerful Androids out there. Coupled with the S Pen, the Note 9 packs the full Samsung experience, which should be very familiar to anyone who has used a Samsung device before. The user experience on the Note 9 though has been made even more intuitive, especially with the S Pen. The S Pen is now an active Bluetooth attachment rather than a stylus pen. It packs a battery that will last half an hour and charges within seconds when plugged into the Note 9. With the S Pen you can control music, trigger the camera shutter, answer calls, make a PowerPoint presentation, or even control your voice recording. The DeX function is now more convenient than ever. It is now a plug-and-play affair with a plain USB Type-C to HDMI cable. You don't need to buy a specialized dock. Thanks to the power of Note 9 as well, the desktop experience has received some improvement. For one, you can now use the S Pen to draw via Adobe Sketch. The one thing we may not like too much on the Note 9 is Bixby. We do have to admit though that it has made some significant progress since its first introduction on the Note 8. For one, now translation is much more accurate via camera. The dedicated button though cannot be reprogrammed, and that is a little bit of a pain point for us, especially when we keep mistaking it for the volume rocker button. The camera module remains the same as the Note 8 and the S9, with two 12-megapixel sensors laid in the same arrangement as the Note 8. To ensure that your finger does not smudge the lenses though, the fingerprint sensor has been moved down. That made sense. Despite the same megapixel count, images seem better and more detailed thanks to the built-in AI scene detection that is as intrusive as wearing your slip-on shoes. It isn't intrusive at all. All these things are kept running by a 4000 mAh battery that lives inside the Note 9. It is the biggest one ever on the Galaxy Note device. The result of that battery is a much more improved battery life compared to the older Note 8. It does actually last a whole day and more. Of course, if you do push it, the batteries will drain pretty fast, no thanks to the kind of power it holds. The Samsung Galaxy Note 9 is a worthy sequel to the Note 8. It is better in every subtle way, but significant enough to elevate the Samsung Galaxy Note experience. It is the perfected Note.